white male, pale blue shirt, tan pants. They're exiting the north side of the club.
She stopped moving. In the trees. 400 meters northeast.
In episode 4, The Choice of Failure, it becomes painfully clear how much Jo's personal life has been sacrificed for her career. She operates with a cold, relentless efficiency, keeping her team moving forward no matter the cost. As a result, Tucker and Randy end up detained, while Cruz is left navigating the chaos of undercover work among Long Island's elite party scene. Meanwhile, Jo's family life continues to shift in her absence. Her daughter, Kate, is growing up without her, and her husband, Neil, balances work and fatherhood alone. Cruz, on the other hand, maintains a professional distance from her own husband, their conversations carrying the same calculated tone as a mission briefing. Jo urges her to stay focused on the job, demanding that she earn trust and adapt in real time. Then, disaster strikes. Kate and her friends are involved in a tragic car accident, leaving one of her companions dead and Kate in critical condition. The injuries are severe. She requires surgery for brain swelling. But that's not the only shocking revelation. During her hospital visit, doctors discover that Kate was pregnant. At just 14 years old, she now faces a life-altering situation. Neil, forced to play both doctor and father, delivers the news with brutal honesty. It's likely the trauma ended the pregnancy, but if it didn't, you'll have a major decision to make. Would things have been different if Jo had been there? That question lingers unanswered. Instead of being by Kate's side, she is tracking Cruz's every move in the field. She only learns about the crisis through a brief phone call, taken in a high-end bar filled with finance bros, worlds away from the gravity of the situation at home. The weight of her double life is written across Zoe Saldana's face, Jo's emotions shifting like an approaching storm over Langley. But before she can even process the implications, another storm is already brewing. Kyle goes rogue, launching an unauthorized CIA operation on U.S. soil. His reckless move, using Jo's Lioness team to extract a cartel high-value target from the back of a sheriff's vehicle, could have serious consequences. As if Jo didn't already have enough to handle, a new crisis emerges. Kyle, Tucker, and 2 Cups have been caught on Border Patrol surveillance footage, triggering a wave of backlash from their superiors. Enter Michael Kelly, making his Lioness debut as Deputy CIA Director Byron Westfield, and he's in full no-nonsense boss mode. Westfield and Kaitlyn had seemingly kept Kyle under tight control, but his latest overreach in Texas might endanger the entire Lioness program. If his unauthorized stunt fails to create the expected pipeline for importing al-Qaeda operatives, Jo's carefully constructed mission could come crashing down just when she needs it most. Meanwhile, Cruz continues her deep cover as Zara, maintaining the facade of a naive college student. As her bond with Aaliyah strengthens, the cracks in Aaliyah's world start to show. She confesses that her arranged marriage was never about her own desires, just another expectation placed upon her. Yet despite their growing connection, Zara remains an outsider. Aaliyah's friend group doesn't fully trust her, and she's under constant watch by both Aaliyah and her fiancé Hassan's security detail. Things take a dangerous turn when Cruz's attempt to blend in at a nightclub spirals out of control. What starts as casual flirting turns into a full-scale rescue mission after she's robbed by a predatory bar patron. The Lioness squad moves fast, locating and neutralizing her assailant. But now, the bigger question looms. Has her cover been blown? Jo, ever the strategist, knows the risks. Cruz is closer to a Tier 1 target than anyone in their operations has ever been. But with so many moving pieces, rising tensions, and the possibility of exposure, the line between success and catastrophe is razor thin. With Cruz's intel suggesting the wedding will take place in Dubai, the Lioness team is ready to mobilize if her information holds up. While Zara still hasn't fully earned the group's trust, Aaliyah seems to believe in her, at least for now. After the Rufus scare, Cruz is set to be reinserted, walking straight back into danger, teetering on the edge of exposure. Meanwhile, the weight of personal sacrifice looms large. "We're sacrificing our kids for our careers," Joe and Neil admit, as the reality of their choices becomes painfully clear. Joe watches Kaitlyn navigate the impossible balance of being both a mother and a high-ranking CIA operative, and she can't help but be in awe. But Kaitlyn's own life is filled with unresolved tensions. She despises her ex-husband, adding another layer of complexity to her world. As Kaitlyn departs the operation in Monte Carlo to be with her daughter before surgery, the question remains: will her presence actually change anything? In contrast, Joe's work family thrives in chaos, adapting to shifting circumstances with precision and speed. They are always ready, always in motion. But her real family, Neil, Kate, and their daughters, exist in a world that demands something more: presence, commitment, emotional investment. Joe is painfully aware that she can't be in two places at once and still be fully effective in both. But she and Neil have long operated under the illusion that they can, that they just have to keep adjusting, keep making it work. Now, that illusion is beginning to crack. And when it comes down to it, Joe's priorities have been clear. She has consistently chosen the mission over personal sacrifice. But as the stakes rise on both fronts, one question lingers: how much more can she afford to lose? Hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, share your thoughts in the comments below, and subscribe to our channel for more great content. Thank you for watching.